Hello? Oh no. Is my mic on? Is my mic on? Oh, there you go. I panic. There you go. I panicked. I was like, is it my webcam again? Like, you know, because last time we have the quality that's just in like the webcam mic. And I was like, oh my god, the setting. And then it doesn't even recognize my own mic. I was like, no! Oh, that was an easy fix. You just need to unplug and then plug it again. That's good. I was like, scarfed all the time. Scarf is my middle name at this point, I guess. Well. Hey, hiya everyone. I was saying hiya, and I was like, hang on, my audio mixer, the microphone isn't working at all. I was like, what? Anyhow, I'm here. I'm finally here. And yeah, today, I think the title of the stream, I kind of quoted a song lyric. How is you? I'm good. I've been good so far. I'm liking the weather nowadays. It's not too cold. Like the spring has started, and yeah. Where was I? Oh, the title. Yes, the song. So I was listening to this song. I'm kind of like a little bit obsessed with the song. Stella Jang's song. But it's covered by a singer called Dongdang. Like I think it's a Korean singer. But they sing a lot of Japanese song as well. But this one is actually a Korean song. But it has this English lyric essentially like at the beginning of the song. We all pretend to be the heroes on the good side, but what if we're the villain on the other? So yeah, that's that. And then I saw that and I was like, hello. They probably have a personality test on, like, you know, villain personality test. So which is why I kind of like googled it and I was like, yes, they have a villain personality test. And I kind of was like, hey, you know, I did the psychopath test not just the other day. So I was like, is it gonna be similar? But then I kind of like check on the link on the, I'll show you the link in a second. But like the quizzes, they look pretty different. So I was like, okay, it might not be the same. Like it's not a repetitive kind of exercise. I finally arrived on time. Hello. Hello, Chile. And yes, this is one of the quiz. They say everyone is the hero of their own life, but that's not true. I, for one, am definitely the villain. How else am I supposed to explain the fact that I always procrastinate until the very last second, causing myself a lot of pain and suffering in the process, and constantly lie awake at night, forcing myself to relive my most embarrassing moment? That's some straight up villainy right there. So I'm the villain, but the question remains, what kind of villain specifically? Well, this one has Loki in it. And it says, which philanthrope are you? Hello, Whiskey. Which philanthrope are you? That's one of the quiz. Second quiz is this one, murderous villain test. This is, I think, more on the science side, like more on a, like, actually has like big five on the psychologies, all of that psychology thing. It's more of a scientific base, I feel. What's the third one? Are you hang on, not this one, this. What kind of villain are you quiz? Many different type of villains are in all kinds of shows, movies, games, but what kind of villain are you? If quiz yourself with the help of this amazing and carefully designed question to find out today. Okay, a villain is just as crucial to a story to a hero is, because a hero cannot exist in a vacuum. Yes, That's right. That's essentially why I'm trying to take the test today. I was like, am I a villain? Am I a hero? Am I an antagonist? Am I not? Am I good? Am I am I good? Am I bad? There's another one which is like Disney villain. That's already on the question. That doesn't have like explanation. And the last one that I would be playing is this. Hehe. I was like, it's not essentially a villain personality quiz, this one. It's more of a vampire quiz, but I think it'll be fun. What kind of vampire am I? You probably wanna... There's a typo in this. I found... I'm sorry. Hi, McMacus. Hello, welcome. I'm sorry. I'm really bad with, like, you know, typos and everything. I just pick it up straight away. I'm observant in that sense, which is good. Hi, Cosmo. Hello. We'll start with the first one. Which philanthrope am I? And I hope 5 quiz. It's not too much. Okay. Which 3 adjectives best describe me? Okay, people, I might need help in here. Powerful, unrelenting, ambitious, honorable, edgy, noble, funny, cute, friendly, reserved, patient, confusing. Am I confusing for you guys? Wild, selfish, and free-spirited. Maybe this? Or reserved, patient, and confusing. I don't know what confusing. Am I confusing so many people? I might be. Some people might find me a bit weird. Funny, cute, friendly? Oh yeah, okay. Thank you, Sel. Well, next question. If you could live in any of... Middle for sure. If you could live in any of this place... Hang on. Am I lagging? Am I not? Please tell me. From what I can monitor, I'm not lagging. But just in case. Just double checking. If you could live in any of these places, which one would you choose? A castle? Deep, dark, dangerous forest? At sea? Preferably on a pirate ship on underwater lair? Castle? Probably suit me, I agree. A floating fortress? A floating fortress sounds interesting though. A ominous tower. Pirate ship, that's you, Cosmo. That's you. I don't like, you know how like typical question, oh, where would you like to go for holiday? Would you like mountain or would you like the beach? I normally would say neither. I like the city. But there's no option of that, so it's a pirate ship for you. Okay. Oh, I can follow you guys in the castle. I think that suits like vampire most, right? Typically. Which villain would you most want to be friends with? I don't have friends. I have subjects. I'm tempted to this. I'm tempted to flick this. Count Olaf? I don't even know who Count Olaf is. Like, out of this, I know Hannibal, I know Lady Macbeth, and that's it. I don't know the other 2. I don't know Moriarty and Count Olaf. Oh, Fio, thank you. Your phone alerted me. Your phone alerted you. Back to awake. No, sleep. Well, it's okay. You can lurk. That's fine. You don't have friends, you have victims. Moriarty was Sherlock Holmes' nemesis. Atta. Okay, I see. What kind of person is Moriarty? I know Hannibal Lecter pretty well because I binge the TV series about Hannibal Lecter. I don't know how accurate that one, but yeah. Count Olaf is from a series of unfortunate events. I don't even know that. Am I qualified to take this quiz? I'm questioning myself. 11 minutes into the stream. I'll pick Hannibal Lecter for now. Where's Godfather? I know, right? There's not much villain. There's only like what couple of them as an option. Which of this is your villain origin story? Dealing with stupid people, lack of coffee, the crushing weight of capitalism. I stubbed my toe once. Origin story, I was born this way. Lack of coffee, I know. It's in my lore. It's in my lore, right? It's in my lore. It's actually my lore. I was trying to buy coffee and then people... it's in my lore. If you haven't checked my lore, please go to my YouTube channel and then just check it. I bite people because of when I was buying coffee, so I think lack of coffee is actually it actually fits me well. Okay, have you ever thought about world domination? Of course, occasionally. Seems like a lot of work. I think of nothing else. That's too small scale for me. There's a whole universe to take over. Seems like a lot of work. I don't really want to be a vampire that's gonna rule over the world. I'm just gonna be someone who, how should I say? Like, I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna enjoy my life. I'm gonna enjoy the world. You know, I don't want conflicts. That's me. So I'm gonna say that. Seems like a lot of work. This vampire has already enough of life. New vampire, but I'm already enough of life. Which of these self-sabotaging behavior do you indulge in the most? Overthinking, constantly losing things, ignoring problems and hoping they go away, comparing myself to others, or lying to myself. This is deep talk. This is deep talk right here. Overthinking, I do overthink. Like, you know, yeah, this quiz got kind of real. I know, right? This is like deep talk right here. Overthinking, like, I mean, it just goes side by side with how, you know how I plan so far ahead. So of course, in a sense, that's an overthinking on my part. Constantly losing things, like what kind of things? If it's like receipts, I lose them all the time. Ignoring problems and hoping they go away, that's just my natural habitat. Sometimes at one stage it'll be just like I don't want to do anything. I just want to lay in my bed and then do nothing, right? Comparing myself to others, that hits me sometimes. Like, it's not every day. On some good days I would be like, yep, I'm on top of the world, I'm on top of everything. On some other days though, I would be like, I don't know, hey, I would be like looking at some other tweeters and then like, you know, VTubers, and then I was like, oh, I wish I have that much followers. I wish I have that much time to stream. I wish I'm less busy and everything. Lying to myself, that happens sometimes too. But I think out of these four, lying to myself is like the last option. All of the above for me. I wish there's another button that says that. Hey. Riera, if you need a henchman for your evil lair, I'd be happy to take the job. I already have the crippling neck and back pain from and social awkwardness for the job. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what kind of villain I am. I might be a good girl, you know. I might not need a henchman. I'd say overthinking then. Oh, this is the last question for the quiz. This is very quick. Overthinking. Choose a motto. Glad that Moto isn't here. Otherwise Moto would be like, hello, you call me? I'll be surprised if he's here. Yeah. Better to reign in hell than to serve in heaven. To define is the limit. My revenge is just begun. Has just begun, maybe. I spread it over centuries and time is on my side. Look at the innocent flower, but be the serpent under it. New knowledge leads to always to yet more awesome mystery. I guess to define is the limit. Oh, you're a noble demon. You're a morally complex villain, anti-hero perhaps. You're an evil, sure, but you have a code. You have limits. Mostly you're in this for the money, or for glory, or for revenge, or you abhor unnecessary destruction in the name of villainy. Stealing stuff, that's fine. But slaughtering innocent for no reason, that's where you're going to have put your foot down. my hero. Beruang. Hello, Beruang. Noble indeed. I know. This actually fits so much to my lore. Like, if you see my Twitter bio, it says bizarrely moral vampire. And it just fits that. It's like essentially it says that a morally complex villain. It's a moral but still a villain, you know. Bizarrely moral vampire, right? That's right. That's what I was about to say. Noble indeed. Oh, what happened? Did someone follow me? Wait, why the emote exploded? Did someone raid me? What? Stream elements? What happened? Or did someone subscribe? But I didn't get a notification. What? Haunted stream? Oh my goodness, please don't. I'm scared, no. Okay, well, that's the first quiz. The second quiz has 45 questions, so it might be more, like, takes a bit longer. This is the season. That's you, Sal. Oh my goodness. Is it you? The one? No, this is the emote explosion for Sal. What was that before? Thank you, Sal, for the subscribe. Hey. If I were a villain, I would make it my goal to rob a bank with an army of turtles. Why an army of turtles? Because they have shell and they can't be like, you know, if the police comes at you with like artillery and soldier and army and all that, you'll be protected. No, I was thinking more of a money heist kind of situation, you know, when you say rob a bank. Not me. Yeah, I don't know why. I shall bestow you the VIP after the stream, Sal. Anyhow, this is the second question. Murderous villain test. Oh, yo. The headpad shocks me. Time to look, lay back down. Have a good stream. Thank you, Vio. Have a good night if you happen to fall asleep while listening to me. But yes, you tend to be what people expect you to be because you want to be liked. Someday I do. I'd say yes, I'm most of the time. I try to be liked. Of course, it's better to be liked than to be hated, of course, right? Good night. Yes, good night. Do you ignore it when someone cuts in front of you in line? No, I speak up. Like, this actually happened in my like a couple of times. This happens because sometimes people some people, they just don't realize that I was queuing up. So if I speak up and they were like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize, and then everything will be solved just fine. But some people like intentionally cuts me, and then when I speak up and they're like, oh, you're in the line? And then like very rude answer. I normally like try to speak up as much as I can, yes. Unless it's like just me and then against like, I don't know, a gang of like 50 people or something, then I'll be like, okay, maybe it's I'll back off. I still want to live. The world would be a better place if more people were just a little kinder, more people were just a little more logical. This question came up in one of the personality tests before, right? More people were just a little kinder. Which is more true of you? Sometimes things aren't really true for me until I've read them in a book, or sometimes things aren't really true for me until I've experienced them myself. Yeah, I think I'll experience it myself. I'm a person that's more like, even with studying, I try to experience them myself. If it's just a theory that I read in a book, it's like I understand it, but I won't like keep that in mind like for like future purpose. The chance of it being thrown out of my brain, it's higher. If that makes sense. I will name one half of my turtles Michelangelo and the other half Elvis, because I'm bad at giving and remembering names. Why Elvis? I just watched Elvis the other day, a couple of weeks ago, and then yeah, that movie was good. It did trigger my trust issue. I won't give you much spoiler up. if in case you haven't watched it, but it was just that, it like at the end of the movie, because I was watching it in the cinema with my friend, and then I was like, my friend was like, oh my god, it's so long, it's 3 hours. I was like, well, the ending, it it wrecks my trust issue. Hello. Night owl? Who? Oh, I don't know, I'm an early bird. I'm an early bird. I am normally in my work before like 7 a.m. 7 a.m. my time, so I am an early bird. I called one half Elvis because some reason I was thinking of the crocodile at the reptile park near Newcastle. Okay, well, crocodile. What's your thoughts on crocodile, people? I used to have a plushie of crocodile, and I enjoy it so much back then when I was younger, to the point that when my mom want to wash it, I won't allow her to wash it, and then she had to kind of like sneak it, like, so when I fell asleep, and then she'll try to pick it out of me, like the plushie, take it out of me, because I was like hugging the plushie, the alligator, the crocodile plushie so tightly, and then she tried to take it out of me and then like wash it and then dry it like super quickly before I wake up from my nap. Hiya Billy! Hello Billy! I feel better about knowing that I have the freedom to change course or careers when it suits me, or knowing that I have planned for security and control well into the future. Can I choose both? Is it possible to choose both? This is deep. Is this a villain personality test? Like, you know, the freedom to change course and career, it's always good, because like it just gives you so much chance to explore life. But at the same time, you want to have some security in the future, so you know that you won't be homeless, or you won't be, you know, you won't have like all the sickness and everything, like, and if you do fall into sickness, you still have a like security, like sense of safety, like you know that you'll be taken care of, kinda. It's tough, hey. I'd say for now I'll pick the freedom, because that's what I wanted at this point, like that's what I wanted most at this point. Security, it's good to have, but you know, if you are able to change the course of career throughout your life, you probably strike some gold, or you have a network, and then that network can help you with like control well your life in the future, if that makes sense. For a parrot, the future is not guaranteed. Being able to change your course is essential. That's cool. That's actually right. That's actually very wise. I'll pick that. I'm better at play. You know my answer. I don't have to read at it. You know my answer. Of course, planning ahead. Of course, planning ahead. Planning ahead is just me. When solving a problem, I prefer to steer directly toward accomplishing the goal and bringing the task to completion. Keep my option open. Maybe something unexpected will come along. Problem solving, hey? Problem solving. I normally try to keep my option open. I just try to see what's worth and what not. So yeah, if you didn't, you'd eventually crash into an island and ruin your ship. Keep my option open. I agree with you, Beruang. Yes, I'll try to keep my option open, because you never know. If you do try like stubbornly, like just to steer directly towards accomplishing the goal, like, you know, like, okay, I have a problem A, and I know that the problem can be solved by option B, and you keep on, like, you know, stay narrow focused with just option B. I think it's a little bit like, sometimes it works, some other times it won't, I feel. Hydrate. Oh yeah. Thanks, Sal. I forgot. Oh yo, my model's gone. Okay, hydrated. You can hear the bottle. I really like this bottle. the metal bottle. So it kind of like give you, like when people redeem the hydrate, you can hear my bottle. What's the rest redeem? Oh yeah, that's the new redeem. You checked it. We've talked about this. Rest redeem is you end the stream essentially. So at the end, after you've got 100k points, you can pick either you want to have a one-on-one session with me, date redeem essentially, or the other is to completely end the stream. Completely end the stream. So like, and then I have to give you evidence that I am resting, because I sometimes forget to rest. I just keep doing and going and on the go every time, everywhere. So rest redeem is like forcing me to rest, stop the stream, stop doing nothing, and then literally rest. And I have to send you a picture of it. Yeah, that's rest redeem. Like a special picture just for whoever that redeem it. Where are the blue carrots? What blue carrots? Oh, the question. Oh, you're shopping for carrots and your grocer offers you some purple ones. Let's try purple. Orange will be fine. Orange, please. I'm a classic bitch. I sometimes worry that people won't give me my fair share of recognition and credit for the work I contribute. Yes. This is also why I have a trust issue in the beginning. I must eat dinner, shall return soon. Good, thank you. Go enjoy your dinner. Have a good meal. So my trust issues stems from, I think I mentioned this before. Someone actually tried to impersonate me. So they tried to take my character. Who was it before? It's not more character. It's more like an identity. Where like copycat. Like social media wise, plus at the same time in IRL. So they try to be like dress the same way as me, put my hair, if I put my hair up, and that person will try to put her hair up, and every single thing, every single movement, they'll copy me. And I was like, oh my goodness. And this, initially I didn't realize it, because yeah, and then eventually I realized it, and I was like, well, it's okay, it's fine, whatever they want. People still know like that I am me, and then that person is an, like, you know, like imposter. To steal the among us terms. It made me so uncomfy. Yes, it is actually made me so uncomfy. But I kind of like, well, whatever. But I should have prevented, because the next moment I realized that imposter was like doing stuff on behalf of my name, like they're like actually trying to be me, and then claim credit for my work. So yeah, so they were like, no, that's not you know, that's not really, that's me, and all that. So yeah, trust issue, that's how it starts. That's not good indeed. Well, but that's that. Oh, Bailey, I gave you the VIP, by the way. When a friend or acquaintance ignores me at the party, it bothers me, and I think about it the next day, or I feel it's their loss and move on. I know my answer. It bothers me, even if it's not at a party, even if it's just at the chat. I would be like, it bothers me, especially if we were like, I was saying my opinion, and then that person doesn't reply for a really long time. I would be, did I say something wrong? Hello, are you mad at me? Don't engy. No engy, please. Hello, no engy, please. That kind of emotion. No engy, please. The best guide to human action is principle. Otherwise, people could justify anything or values. It's important to be authentic about who you really are. You'd have to be mega confident to not get bothered. What, the imposter situation? Well, kinda. Or maybe I was like super naive. And that's why I was like, well, whatever, you know, they can try to be me, but they'll never be me. Or that's what I thought back then, and I kind of like let it go. Oh, if a friend ignores you, okay, I'll pick values too, actually. Yeah, like, of course it's important to be authentic about who you really are. If a friend ignores me and I can be cool about it, I agree with you. You have to be mega confident that it's not something wrong. Or sometimes I realize that I would be not more like, or are they angry, or sometimes it's more like, are they busy, or like, okay, you know, or are they like having some other stuff, that's why they couldn't attend to my message right away. That's my, yeah. My mood changes frequently and rapidly. No, it has normally, like with my mood, I know the trigger. So every time I say my mood change, I know what happens to me. I was like, okay, my mood changed from, like, you know, happy to angry because this happened, because I because I have an issue with, say, my brother, or with my colleague, or with, like, you know, the work stresses me out and everything. So, but I would know the reason. It's not like, I'm not the kind of person where the person that, like, I don't know what happens to me, but I'm angry, and then I'm gonna stay angry for the whole day. That's not me. I would know why I'm angry, and I try not to bring that anger into someone else. Like, when I talk to someone else, I try not to bring the same anger. I'll be angry at one person, but it's not the other person's fault. So listen to me vent to my anger. You're fairly stable? That's good, Cosmo. In general, I think that more of society's wealth should be taxed from the rich and redistributed to the poor. I agree. But isn't that tax? Isn't that just normal tax? You know, like, people, I don't know, maybe that's okay. Speaking of tax, I was doing it last night. Like, like all the finance things basically last night. That's why I was like, my brain are fried and I couldn't continue on streaming, right? I was like, by the time it was streaming time, like 5 minutes before streaming, like 5-10 minutes before, and I was like, hey, my brain is already so like, I'm already in so much pain, my brain. The headache is real when you're trying to count money. And I was like, no, I can't stream like this. It won't be an enjoyable quiz if I did that yesterday. So that's why I was like, well. There are better ways to help the poor than to arbitrarily tax the rich. That's an interesting point of thing. Because I think the current tax is like a triangle. If you see my mouse. It's like a triangle where I guess the top would be taxed. Like, there's less people that are rich, but they get taxed a little bit more. There are more people that's like on average level, and they should get taxed a little bit less. And they should, you know, when that happens, they should have like less social gaps, hopefully, so we can all enjoy the same kind of, or similar kind of situation in life, if that makes sense. Tell me, Cosmo, what do you have in mind? What do you have in mind to arbitrarily not doing this kind of tax, but different way of, you know, helping the poor? You have written, hello, welcome back. Next up, I would rather be familiar and conversant. What is conversant? Be familiar and conversant with all manner and of different ideas. I hope I pronounced that word right. Pursue a select few ideas or interests until I feel that I have mastered them all the way from top to bottom. I'll pick the second one, actually. But depends. Like see, few ideas or interests. Sometimes I just pick the same category over and over again. Say, like, for content creating, I'll pick. There's a multiple platform in content creating, and then would you count that a few ideas, like few different ideas, or would you count it as one? I would count it as like, it's actually one. Because it's the same thing. It's actually like, of course you learn more and more, like, different platform has different algorithm and all that, but it's essentially the same category. That's what I thought. That's what in my mind. For me, that one is a real life situation where I am the jack of all trades. This one, you'd be picking the first one then. I'll pick the second. I don't want to be jack of all trades. To be honest, in fact, there's time where I think that at this point I kinda am a jack of all trades. Like, I know things. But never, it's all in the surface level, and then I feel that it is better to be an ace of something than a jack of all trades. Yes, that's what I'm trying to be. Or at least I have spent my life pursuing variety, the spice of life. It is. That's good. I mean, jack of all trades, it's fun because you get to meet different people from different industry per se, but there's a limit, I think. There's a limit to how much you can know, how much you can delve deeper and all that. Too kind? In social situation, I am probably I have to agree, but I am too kind. I am too kind. Honestly, I'd probably be both. Depends on what I think of the person if they wronged me. See, even if people wronged me, I like that's the imposter case. Imposter, like we'll come back to that same example, right? We'll come back to that example. I know that I was wronged, but I let it go, So I agree that I'm kind of too kind towards other people. Whose genius would you rather have, Shakespeare's or Einstein? Am I picking this too quick? Would I get bonked? Oh, speaking of bonk, you know how I said that I am like the emote is in like in the progress? I requested a bonk emote. And a wheeze emote, like the wheeze and then the table, like smacking the table. And also, of course, the light stick emote that happens as well. That's gonna happen as well. But yes, we have a shared experience with someone I probably shouldn't have to been so kind to. Oh my god, don't remind me of that drama, Cosmo. It ends. That drama ends. Einstein, he was so brilliant. I know. You try not to judge people too much. That's good. Try not to judge people too much. That's what I'm aiming to. Try my best to get to understand people. So I guess too kind. That's I kind of like 100% agree with that. I'm not like when I see people, I don't really immediately judge. My thoughts are a little bit oddball sometimes. When I see people, I don't judge. I was like, oh, that person is so like so bad or so good. Like, like last time I told you last stream about the drama. I wasn't even thinking of it. I wasn't even mad. So yeah, too kind probably is a good answer. Exciting stuff on the way. I know, right? Exciting stuff. We'll have a lot of emotes, but I'm still waiting. Have I told you the story about the emote making, by the way? A funny story. So I've been looking for emotes, right? Looking for the artist to commission my emotes, essentially. Until eventually, I was just scrolling through my Twitter, and then one of the fee artists said that, hello, I need like they're opening up a commission and like a very quick very quick commission for emotes or chibi because they need quick money because they have like IRL stuff that they need to attend for. I was like, so I immediately DM'd that fee artist. I was like, hey, do you still have a spot, right? um do you still have a spot? And immediately the fee artist said, yes, I do have a spot. Okay, what do you want? Then I was like, I was tossed in between chibi. You know, I'm a sucker for chibi. So I was like, I initially requested a chibi, but then I realized that I have so many art commission like pending. I was like, I should stop myself and get something for this, like, you know, for the viewers instead of me. That's why I was like, okay, let's get an emote instead. Let's spend my money for the emote, right? Then the fee artist was like, oh, but because I need there's this urgent IRL stuff, I need you to send me the money upfront. And I was like, well, this is a fee artist, and I know he's not like, this person is not gonna scam me. Like, I kind of trusted him because I have been interacting with him. And so I was like, okay, where do I send this? Like, okay, this is the PayPal email and everything. I send it. And then I didn't give him the receipt. Probably this is probably my fault as well. I didn't give him the receipt. I was just saying that, oh, okay, I've sent it. And the artist was like, okay, what kind of emote do you want? Okay, what kind of emote? So we kind of like brainstormed together. So I was like, okay, definitely not gonna get scammed, because, you know, if you're a scammer, you probably get the money and then you just don't talk to me or ghost me, right? You're just like, okay, bye, I've got your money. But this artist, this artist, he was like, okay, what kind of emote do you want? Any reference, you know, send me your PNG, and then so I can have a better closer look at it, and then, you know, draw everything. So I was like, cool. A couple of days after, so we after I told him all whatever I need, whatever I want, right? We stopped communicating, and then a couple of days after, the artist was like, hey, I still haven't received the money. I was like, hey, but I sent it though. And then he was like, oh, can you send me the receipt? I was like, oh, okay, I forgot to send receipts. Sure. Then I sent it. I sent a screenshot of the receipt. I was like, okay, here you go. And then he was like, oh no, that's the wrong email address. I don't use that address anymore. I forgot the password to that address. Can you send it to this email instead? Like, he changed the email address and asked me to send it again, like the money again. But I was like, but it's not my fault. I've sent the money. Are you, what happened? And then I was like, then I panicked in the set. And in that morning, that happened in the morning, by the way. Then in that morning, I was like, not in the morning. Where was it? No, after work, just after work. So I was like a bit stressed after work, and then was driving back home, and that happened. And then I was like, oh my god, what happened? Am I getting camped? Then I was like panicking. Then I was talking to Lee at the point. I don't know if you know Lee, but an Australian VTuber that I talk a lot with. So I was talking to Lee about having art commission, and then we were talking about how arts are expensive and all that. And I was like, hello, by the way, speaking of money, I think I am scammed. And Lee was like, what? How? Why? What happened? And then I told him what happened, and sent him all the screenshots, sent him all the you know, the profile of the artist and everything. Double check with him, like, you know, if it's a scam or anything. And Lee was like, I don't think he's scamming. I think he's genuinely doesn't get the money. And Lee told me like, okay, you need to go to this PayPal and then get it revoked. This is the form that you need to fill and everything. So I followed whatever Lee told me to do. And then I told the artist, I was like, well, because I've interacted with the artist before commissioning him, right? So I told the artist, hey, like, it's like, I feel really bad, like, trying to accuse people of scamming me, but at the same time, I don't want to lose money. It's not a lot of money, but still, it's still money, right? So so I kinda said it like very, very subtly. I was like, hey, I know it's not my fault. I know it's not my fault. I know it's your fault. But I didn't say that like outright. I was just like, hey, can I please not transfer until I get the refund back from PayPal at least. Then I was like, oh, but if you need the money urgently, you know, you can take commission from others. I'm fine losing my spot. That's fine. I can just commission it, and like any other times. It doesn't have to be like, you know, right now. And luckily the artist was like, oh yeah, that's fine. I know it must be uncomfortable for you and everything, but please, before sending money, check with me again, like before you send again the money, like when you get the refund, and then before you send it again, double check with me, like triple check with me. I'll wait until I answer before sending the money. So yeah, finally then I got like about one day after, like the day after, I got the money back from PayPal, and then I sent to the correct email address after that, after like hey yo, listener. Listener, you're in the chat. Oh my god. Hello, ayo. Is the sound alerts on? I've been trying to, hang on, okay. Addicted to commission? Yes, kinda. I'm not gonna get scammed. Last word before disaster. Luckily, this one I get out of disaster. I thank Lee for this. I have been thanking him so much. I was like, thank you so much for giving me out. I was panicking about my money. Like, can I get a refund? Oh, whatever. How can I do this? Like, if the seller doesn't have to pay like the Gmail password, how can they send me a refund and all that? When it comes to being a vampire, is the hunger for blood and addiction similar to the hunger virus from Marvel Zombies? I don't even know Marvel Zombies. It's not mandatory to survive. I just needed to keep yourself alive. You're right in that sense. Ooh, oh no. Oh no. That's my moment. Yeah, I was like, oh no. Money still money, yes. I'm weird. I'll ask a question. Huh? Are you a Hispanic mama? No, I'm not a Hispanic mama. Hey? Hello, listener. Oh, is it your first time in my chat? I just realized. If you hit someone using violin, is it considered a violence? A good happy ending. I know. So yeah, it's still in the work. Good happy ending. No scam. It was a scare, but it's not a scam. Okay, back to the quiz. Enough of the scam. I would rather discover a new species of a flower or an animal, or a new scientific concept. Because I can... Hang on. I was thinking of patenting it. But which one can be patented more, and which one can make me more money? Thank you, Bailey! Thank you, Bailey, for the spicy noodle challenge. Oh yeah, that is happening. I forgot that is still happening. I love the accent. Thank you, listener. I love your voice too. Which is more true of you? I am oriented towards closure and I push to get things settled and decided. I wait and see so that I'm adaptable and free. I keep my options open. You know my answer. I'm way too organized. I'm way too organized. Oh, Rio! Thank you for the cheers. Oh, hang on. There's a spider. Hang on. Let me take care of the spider. Atta, got it. Whew. I hope I'm doing well. Just kill the spider. Let the spider live. No. Rio, thank you for the contribution for the spicy noodle tasting. Rip spine. No. Poor spider. Why are you guys siding with the spider, not me? Not Australia with a spider, I know, right? That just proved my location. That proves my location. It's a small spider. It's a small house spider. But then it creeps up. So like initially it was way so far ahead. Unravel MP4. It's initially... No, this one is not gigantic. Yeah, this one's still small, like baby spider. Now that I say baby spider, I know that I'm gonna get bonked by you more, because you'd be like, it's a baby spider, what are you doing? Why are you killing it? I get it, small. It's a baby spider. Spider, I'm sorry. It's that. It's a human. Well, I kill it in a human way. It's good. Everything's good. There's no more spider. The next moment I'll be dreaming about spider. Rip spider also, hello. Why are you guys siding with the spider? That spider could have grown up to be a valuable ally. That could be. That could be. But imagine like the next stream the spider comes again and then what listening to me streaming and then like it gets bigger every time I stream. I might scare. Wouldn't you and Spider have some sort of connection since you are a vampire? Don't you hire those guys to spin webs in your coffin room or something? No, I'm a newly turned vampire. I don't have money to hire someone. I barely have an accommodation for myself. That's scary. I know, right? Like imagine the spider slowly growing and then watching me stream. Like now it might be the size of my nails, next time it might be the size of my palm, and then it grows bigger, the size of my feet, the size of my head, and it keeps growing bigger and bigger and bigger. You guys gonna have nightmares soon about this. Alright, at least I will do. I think. Okay, back to the quiz. This is the second quiz, 2nd out of 5. Oh my goodness, and we couldn't move past this. When I sit down to think about the ideas of others, which is more true. When I sit down to think about the ideas of others, I often myself improving on them in novel and unexpected ways. Or, I often find that they don't make sense. I think it's the first one. Don't worry, I'll cut my arm. Give you extra blood, thank you. Blood donation is always appreciated. Watching beside your desk, I know right. The spider actually fell off the desk, like the baby spider that I just killed. It was on the wall, like slowly creeping up from my desk and then into the wall. Then I was like, okay, I don't want it to, like, you know, get into my webcam. Pet spider. Is that how Australian spiders grow? That's how I think of it, at least. Next minute you'll see the spider that has grown like so much bigger. I was like, who are you? Okay. It annoys me more when people are overly specific and exact or overly fake. I don't really... I know some people, they tend to be like, they don't want to tell everything in their what's in their mind. They try to work around it when they're trying to give a story. I don't really like that way. I'm more like, you know, like I said before, I know what my emotions are. So I normally try to be specific and exact to myself anyway. I could be more sympathetic to spiders if the one in my apartment actually did something. Okay. Don't worry about me losing an arm. Have a spare one. Okay. Is that your arm or is that someone else? People are generally oversensitive and tend to make big fusses over things that don't really matter. I agree on that. Like the drama before. Big Raccoon, hello. Welcome. Dealing with people can be unpleasant, but people themselves can never be awful or horrible. I disagree. Some people are awful and horrible. You know, those imposter Not referencing to your Among Us collab, by the way. If you know what I mean. I was in, yeah, anyway. Like those imposters that actually betrayed my trust. In real life. It's someone else, just don't tell the police. It's in VODs though. It's in my VODs. If the police watch, if any of you police watching my VOD, then it's not my fault. It's Muke's fault. Some people make it their mission in life to be awful and horrible. Oh, that's just horrible of them. I would rather do things than sit around and analyzing them. Disagree. I'd rather sit around and analyzing things. You sometimes keep old plane and movie tickets as memorabilia. Yes. I have so much postcards. So a friend of mine used to live in Switzerland, and she I think she was homesick, and then she was like, oh, can I send you postcards? I was like, from Switzerland to Australia? She was like, yeah, I just want a friend. I was like, you could send me a social media message. She was like, it's not as authentic. So she insists on sending me a postcard. So I was like, well, okay. And it turns out to be the most wholesome experience I have with that friend. Like the way she like handwrites and everything, and the way I was like, have to sneak into the post office and then like, try to pick the nicest post stamp for her, like the one that represents Australia most. So yeah, at this point I'd rather do things. Okay. I have so much. See, the thing is, Cosmo, I have so much time that I just do things and never actually sit down, which is why I'm craving for that. But yeah, I keep all the tickets for the memories. Same. I've already asked a couple of people, but I am in the process of collecting arts as a, like, how people like try to collect photos as a memories in IRL. So I try to do that with arts, but for VTubing memories. So I know I did one with Cell, I did one with Bailey, Graph, I've got an art with you coming, right? And then before, because of the giveaway or the raffle, we have the art together too, and I have one with Kylan, KK. So yeah, I'll be looking for more VTubers, I'd say, a VTubers friend to be drawn with me, because I want to keep them, essentially in the end goal is that I want to keep them all like as a journal. Like maybe I print them, or maybe I just have like a soft copy of it, like a full folder or a USB stick full of like just VTubing memories. Yay, that's what I was thinking. But I'm in the process of doing that. Money is hindering me from getting like 100 arts at one time. I love spending my weekend nights at parties and bars or clubs. I see the thing. I disagree. I want to be at home, but I can't resist the urge to go out and then just explore the bars. So I kind of have to agree on this. Which describes you better? I move at very fast pace to make sure that I don't get bored, or I move at deliberate pace to make sure that I can concentrate? That's it. Hey, I think I move at very fast pace, to be honest. Like for some people, I do move very fast. I don't think I am very fast myself, but some people, when they look at me, they're like, oh my goodness, how come you've already gone that far? I like to be home on the weekend nights. You rather be one person than dozens. See, in the bar, cause I don't go to clubs. I normally go to bars, but in bars, you get to stay with one person. It's just different scenery. It's not with TV. It's like there's no TV in bars, or you pick a spot or pick a seat that has no like connection to social media or whatever, and then you get to have a one-on-one talk better than, because if you're at home, you'd be just watching Netflix or something, and then you don't talk, but you just spend the time together. I want to talk. That's why I go to the bars. So that people can put their phone down and talk to me. Not gonna feel you. Oh, hang on. Since my arm isn't connected, I'm not gonna feel you sucking it dry of blood. Then I can suck more. I'm not a club person. Yeah, I'm not a club person myself. The light hurts my eye. I do not go to clubs unless I want chicken nuggets. Chicken nuggets in clubs? I am between the two options. I move at very fast pace, to be honest. Is there an option for not moving at all? I wish, but this option, it doesn't allow. The quiz doesn't allow me to pick that. In resolving conflicts, which approach do you more often find yourself taking? Principle-based or compassionate-based? I think I'm more on a compassionate-based, I think. Justice and logic can do so far, but there's limitation for that, I think. That's what I felt, at least. If a sign says no smoking, part of me would be tempted to pull my e-cigarette and start vaping. Or only a childish mind would even consider vaping. I think I'll pick this. There's a rule for a reason. There's a rule for a reason, people. Which is more true of you? I have a high activity level. I don't even read the next one. I have a somewhat lower activity level, but I concentrate my activities around the things that really matter. No, I actually not. I am always on the go. You'd see me always on the go. Hi, Ace! How are you? Which is more true of you? While I am a good listener, I am definitely at my best when I can be allowed to speak up and spar with others. Or, while I'm a good speaker, I'm definitely at my best when I can be allowed to collect myself and concentrate on what I want to say. I think I'll be the second one. Yeah. Before VTubing, I don't consider myself as a good speaker. To be honest, I still don't consider myself as a very good speaker. Even now. But before VTubing, I was like literally like super nervous. I told you about my first ever reality stream, where I just like, I don't know what to say and I just sing. Like for 30 minutes, I just sing like without saying a single word. Because I was so nervous because I thought of myself that I am not a good speaker. So yeah, that's I don't know. But nowadays I've been getting comments that, you know what, you are a good speaker, you never run out of things to say. I was like, I'm just saying my minds, to be honest. I'm just trying to be very honest while I'm streaming. Some guys in my high school vape in the bathroom. Already disgusting enough. Oh my goodness. Kinda did the same, yeah. Kinda did the same for singing. But your singing helped me, Graf. I was so sick, and then so I think Bailey, you're still here? I was sick on like last weekend, and then like physically sick. Like I think more on the cold and flu sick. And then I for once get to lay down in bed doing nothing on weekend. And I think Bailey was streaming, and I was like, I'm a type of person who needs some sort of music to sleep well. And Bailey's stream helped me to sleep. I was like, hiya, and then I commented a little bit, and then I fell asleep, and then I woke up and Bailey was still streaming. I was like, the game's different than what I remember. And then after that, of course, I kind of left the stream. After that, I made my dinner, took the medicine, took shower and everything else. And then I saw Graf was doing stream, like the music stream, singing stream. And I was like, at that point, the medicines was trying to knock me out again. I was like half awake. And then I didn't want to repeat, like, you know, falling asleep on the stream without saying anything. So I told Graf, I was like, hey, I'm actually half awake, but I'm gonna stay here because I need music to sleep. And you played the music, so I was like, oh my god, this is so good. And it helped me to sleep. It's so good. And then I woke up like about an hour later, and I was like, the stream ended. I actually fell asleep. But yeah, thank you for the stream, Graf. Your neighbor is playing music that's way too loud, and you need quiet to prepare for tomorrow. Yeah. No, I'll knock. This happened. A couple of weeks ago, I went to a bar to get a drink, and then after that I went back home, but I still want to drink. I still want some wine. So I opened up a bottle of wine on that weekend, and and the neighbor starts having a wild party. And I kinda was like, I'm not having this. I want my peace, you know. I want to drink my wine in peace. Have enough of music from the bars. So I called the police on them. So yeah, that's me. They anger me. So that's me. That's how you know you anger the vampire. Call the cops. Which is more true of you? I usually have a good idea about what items of clothing are fashionable. I hardly ever had any idea. Oh, Buyos! Oh my goodness! Hello, thank you for the subscribe. Buyos, okay. Kronos has a message for you, but I don't remember now. Yeah, Kronos has a message for you, and he asked me to relay it on you when you're on my stream, but I forgot what he said. You keep getting bombarded by 30 seconds ads. Subscribe so you don't get the ads. That's the easiest way. But yeah, I normally know what kind of item are fashionable. 34. How do you feel about multitasking? I find multitasking to be generally inhibitive, or I love zapping back and forth. I love zapping back and forth. That's me. True? Yeah, true. That's the easiest way. Some people are simply more worthy than others. I disagree. Everyone's are equally important. Everyone is equal. Yeah, everyone is equally important. That's what my principle is. If you could magically learn a language, which would you choose? I would choose to make it a major world language. Say to Kronos, sometimes you good, sometimes you bad. Did he give you the recommendation of VTubers? I sent him a couple of VTubers because Kronos was saying that you wanted to watch some more VTubers. I hope he relayed the message. But yeah, I would choose a major world language. German or Italian? Is that considered as a major world language, wouldn't it? Fictional language? What kind of fictional language? Philosophy is kind of pointless and has largely been rendered obsolete by modern science. I disagree. It's a different kind of... Wait, what? No, he lied? What do you mean? Puyos? Explain. Learn Russian? Why? Like, if I would want to learn a language, I would learn like Korean, Japanese, and Spanish, actually. Mandarin, that's 4. That's the big 4 that I want to learn. I tried Duolingo Spanish at one time, and then because like I told you that one of my colleague is actually Spanish. So she was like, "Oh, please learn Spanish. Haha, we can talk in Spanish. I can teach you more." So I did take a couple of lessons in Duolingo Spanish, but I was like, I got so bored. I got lazy, and then it's very confusing. Because I don't have the basic like with Japanese, because I already know Romaji, so I have the basic for it. Like Chinese as well, I learned Mandarin as well, so I have the basic for it. But like, yeah, Spanish, I don't have any basic for that, so it's harder. Philosophize a lot of the time. Okay. Language in the alien, species in the Star Wars. I see, that will be fun. Yes. Yeah, I wasn't even thinking of it. Yeah. Italian and German streamers. I see, that's why. Science wouldn't exist with the foundation of philosophy, yeah? That makes sense. That actually makes sense. I more often think to myself that people overcomplicate things. The world isn't that complex, I think. Hey yo, Ebisal! Mr. Ebisal, hello! Oh my goodness, this streaming time is unique. Hey, I changed my streaming time, and I was telling Graph about it, and you know, that I was so worried. I'm kind of grateful to meet you, new people, new faces in the new streaming time. I would read a book about philosophy or about sports. I'd read a book about sports. I actually played quite a lot of sports back when I was younger. Book about philosophy. No, I'm more interested in sports. Your vampire likes to do things. A lot of stories. I can do a whole stream just me talking about my sports experience, I think. If you want to hear that, I might try it one day. We did promise to interact more. You're right. Thank you for coming here. Which is more true of you. Although I enjoy seeing friends one-on-one, I find it more stimulating to hang out with several people at once. I love the give and take. Okay. Or you enjoy the liveliness of a group setting. Oh no, I tend to seek one-on-one. I really enjoy you know, one-on-one. Redeem, headpad redeem. You saved so much. Oh my god. Hang on. Cronus lied to me. What? Cronus lied to me? Hang on. The headpad redeem, I can't do it with this overlay. I need to change the overlay for the headpad redeem. The emote explosion happened again. Hang on. Okay, headpad redeem. Headpad redeem. There you go. I can touch you. Chat. Headpad redeem coming in 1, 2, 3. Headpad. Oh, I can't reach. Okay, hang on. One more. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Chat pad redeem. Done. Now I shall put myself back to normal size. I need to make myself bigger so my hand can reach the chat. That is not headpad. I just did headpad the chat. What do you mean? It is. Thai? That is not headpad. That is headpad. Secret Thai redeem. Oh my goodness. Graphy. Thai redeem? No, it's headpad. It's a headpad. Okay, back to the quiz. Which is more true of you? I enjoy one-on-one setting. I enjoy one-on-one conversation actually. Most people really want to help others. I agree. Especially in the VTubing communities, that's what I feel like. Everyone wants to help others. Everyone's very kind. That's when I joined. When I joined Twitter, I was like, you know, it's tougher. It's like, you know, I don't know anyone who's doing a VTubing, but everyone's take care of me anyway. Look at you here, taking care of me. I fixed up a nice headpad asset. I want. Yes, Abyssal, I want that. Initially, that's what I had in mind. That, you know, I can probably create an emote of like headpad emote to come on my head, like headpad, as a headpad redeem, but I couldn't figure it out. And then I was doing the model refill, and I was like, oh my god, I can do it the other way around. I can headpad the chat with my model. So I was like, okay, this is the headpad redeem. I will DM. Thank you. I'll look forward to your DM. You love Riera. Sleek hip? What do you mean? Which statement do you agree with more? I am generally pretty sensitive to all various noise. Or I don't really like all the music. Isn't that the same thing? Like, you're pretty sensitive? Like, I wish public life was less tangled up. This one is I don't care. This one is I wish it was less tangled up. Okay. Oh, you go. There you go. That's the statement. Well, if doing that, it would explain why it's 100 CP. It's a garlic point. Yeah. I'm considering to put that higher. Oh my goodness. Now that I think about it, I should price it much expensive. But it's okay. It's things that I do for you guys. I'll keep the bonk and what is it? The chat pad the same price for now. Worth it. Well, if I can't stop you for grinding 100k points, that's a win on my own. I don't really, I guess it's not something to get worth getting upset over. I don't really, like the stimuli, all this stimuli from advertising doesn't really get to me. What is this? Ah, I'd rather spend 3 days on a private island with my best friend, of course. Just wanted to headpet Riera, but scored headpets from Riera for everyone instead. Seems like a decent trade-off. Okay, well, as long as you think it's worth it. As long as you think it's worth it. And Thai. Okay. Oh, I forgot. Okay, I haven't answered this one. Which is more often true of you? Someone asks me a question, doesn't give me enough time to think of an answer before they resume talking. Or I ask someone a question and get impatient when they don't match my conversational pace. I think the first one. Some people do that, like, you know, ask me questions and then they don't give me a time to think. But regardless, I take my time to think anyway. I don't get mad at this kind of thing. Last question of this quiz. Which is more true of you? I have been known to let administrative track... yes. I was literally just complaining about it. Earlier this stream I was like, nah, I don't like all of these taxes and money and finances, counting things, so blah, blah, blah. Oh? What is this? How do I read this? You and Joachim von Ribbentrop. Hello? Who is Joachim von Ribbentrop? Apparently I'm very close to him. In terms of the villain taste, the villain property. I'm more introverted. I'm more of a dreamer. Less realist. Less warm-hearted. Really, focused like kind of similar. Brooding, or I'm more a carefree person. Okay. It has things like this. Joachim von Ribbentrop. Foreign Minister. Oh no. Oh no! Hitler could be very friendly and affectionate towards me one day, and then the next time I met him, he could criticize me. I was his most loyal follower, and his accusations hurt me. Okay. Oh, there's more. There's a lot more of this. Oh no! Oh no! I know! I was like, oh no myself. I was like, no! Like Joachim von Ribbentrop, you love being around people and facilitating a congenial atmosphere. What does this word mean? Let me know, people. This vampire needs a dictionary when streaming, I guess. Congenial atmosphere among them. Your concern with harmonious relation is a great asset, but you should allow yourself to be analytical about people from time to time. This sentence, I take it as an advice. I take it as an advice. It actually really rings the bell. Yeah. Being critical of others is not always a fault, and paying attention to the possible sinister motive of others instead of always seeking to make nice can save you many tears in the long run. Another thing that I should keep that in mind, because sometimes I think of everyone. Yeah, I think of everyone like everyone's nice. That's what I've always think of. Ribbentrop was one of the nicest people in the regime, one of those good man types. He was too kind for his position. I see. So is it a good thing for me, or is it not? Words of warning. Points to consider for people with your personality. Have you ever? First, put the responsibility for your decision in the hands of an authority as a way to avoid to be having accountable for your action. This happens. I'm not gonna talk more about this, but this happens. Second, put your eminent practical skills to take care of obvious problems for a loved one, only to discover he or she did not want the problem solved in the way that you did it. Happens as well. Happens in real life. I tried to solve problems for a friend, and the friend actually got mad at me, and he was like, "That's my problem. That's my thing to decide. Why are you solving it for me?" I was like, "But I'm trying to help." Yeah, that happens. Covered up or ignored previous injustice aimed at you. Yes. Or people under your guidance because you did not want to ruin mood and good graces of situation. That happens as well. Found validation for your own actions in the supportive utterance of friends and families. as a way to avoid having nagging doubts about whether what you did was right. Kinda sometimes. This is actually pretty accurate. Use your good graces and flair for politeness to win favors. Yep, I did that. Sometimes I did that in real life. I get called out by this quiz. Oh my goodness. It's a good thing I've been compared to him before and I realized it was a compliment. Okay, he was not a bad man, just served an unfortunate boss. I see. Have sent you the headpad file. Yes, I saw your notification. I saw the notification. I'll look at it after the stream. But hopefully I can fix it up. Like, you know, the headpad for the next redeem. For the next stream. They have scientific research. Oh my god, this is long. Your scores indicate that you are more likely than average person to judge people by their action rather than by their words. Yes, that kind of agree. That I agree. I agree so much with that. Second, more likely than average person to cut straight to the chase when talking. That's me as well. In real life, especially when I know that I have like say streaming schedule or like some meeting schedule, I would be like, okay, so anyways, like long story short, please just tell me. Please tell me the inner glitter of the story. Hydrate. Oh my. Okay. Okay, hydrated. Thank you for the reminder. Number 3, more likely than the average person to simply look at the bottom line as opposed to pondering a lot of qualifications and maybes. I don't know. Don't know if I agree to that. More likable, warm and trusting than average person. You were right, Cosmo. It is actually a compliment. More likely than the average person to think in terms of win-win and compromise as a means of settling dispute. Yes, that's I have to agree with that. Someone who forgives more easily than the average person and who gives more to charities than the average person. I don't really forgive people. I tend to hold grudge actually. I'll remember people, but I nowadays I try to not care. It's not worth my energy to hold grudge and everything. But sometimes I still do. It's an old habit. Okay, someone who feels more concern for others, sympathize with feelings of the others than the average person. Okay, I kind of have to agree with that. Less preoccupied than the average person. Okay. More psychologically robust and better at absorbing shocks and setbacks. I think I agree with this. Yes. Next up is less worried about stresses and threats in your environment. Not being the one who is easily irritated or upset. I agree with that. I'm not. It's very hard to make me angry. It's very hard to make me angry. If you see me angry, that's something big happening. Someone who performs better under pressure than the average person. Wow. Okay, that's a good compliment, isn't it? I do sometimes. There's some people who compliments me on this. Like, you actually performs really, really good. You should post the link to this quiz. This exact quiz or the previous one as well? I will share it. But yes, German businessman. So he is like the right hand man of Hitler, is it? Okay. Now, yeah, that's it says. Nazis thought him incompetent for his task. Okay. I see. Scheduled hanging? He was fun for... Well, okay. He is a villain. Okay. I kind of feel... I don't know, a little bit good with the explanation. Like, a lot of the explanations felt like right. Like, felt that it was like up to the point. Like, it's actually matching to my personality. Hey. Okay. I don't know if I can finish all the quiz. So, do you want this kind of quiz? Maybe this one is pretty quick. I think it's just 10 questions. Maybe I'll finish this quiz, and maybe I can finish everything. Who knows? What? So many ads. Okay, a hero begins to show trouble to your plans. What do you do? Oh, headbutt. Oh, subscribe. Thank you, Abyssal. There you go. The emerald explosion for you. Thank you for the sub. He was, you know, he is a villain. He is a villain. A hero begins. Okay. Back to the quiz. Let's finish this quiz quickly. This is 10. This is, I think it's less scientific than the previous one. So it should be easy. Shows trouble to your plans. Ignore him and an unstoppable force. The hero meets you for the first time. What do you greet him with? We don't have to fight. Is that a very villain of me? Something goes terribly wrong in your sim and you didn't expect. What's your reaction? You know, I know. I have so much, like, tweeted so much about this. I was like, oh, I don't understand. Like, I wasn't expecting this. that kind of thing, that kind of reaction that I would have. It now comes to the time to launch to the final phase of an operation. What is it? To test my biochemical bomb in the world, or to unleash my death ray so I can rule the world, or wipe the planet of imperfection to make everyone feel the pain I felt, or to destroy the galaxy forever. At the last there, I would say would wipe the planet of imperfection. I think that's the, yeah, I don't know, it just rings better for me. Being aligned with a certain detection system doesn't mean you always, this is talking about was it the name? Joachim van Ribaton? How do I call him? Joachim or Ribaton? Why are you doing this? Oh, okay. Oh, this is like the hero asking the villain. Okay, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Because so many reasons you'll never understand, I think. That's my villain arc. For your own good. If you had minions, what would they be? This little clockwork bunnies. I don't know. It just sounds cute. It just sounds the cutest out of them all. Imagine the hero somehow beats you for the first time. How will you come back in your second form? This, as all-powerful demon and pure evil. Evil and mean vampire lady. Question 8. Being a villain, you must have somewhere you make your plans. What is your lair? In my own hidden kingdom. We did mention that, you know, we want a castle in the previous quiz. If you were somehow defeated, would you keep trying? I can never truly be defeated, no. Actually, I would say I've learned my lesson. I think I'm the type of villain who, if you manage to beat me up, the next season or the next arc, I'll be your friend. I'll be your ally. Okay. Oh, last question. What would you say if you were defeated? If you were defeated. Blah blah blah. If you were defeated. You truly are a worthy opponent, I think. I'll compliment the villain. Good gone... What? Good gone evil? You are the good gone evil villain. You are the villain that thinks or knows everything he or she is doing is for the pure good of everyone, and think that all that don't agree are ignorant and obsolete and will thank them later. Your acts of evil are based on your opinions and of what is right, such as erasing the human race for the good of the planet, because all humans are imperfect, controlling minds so everyone can be at peace. Oh, that sounds not bad actually. And recreating the world in your perfect image. Aspect, sprout, cunning, devoted but stubborn. Stubborn? Am I stubborn? Dragon Ball with villain? Really? Dragon Ball villain? Is it good gone evil? Oh, I actually haven't watched a lot of Dragon Ball, sadly, to be commenting on that. But if you do think that I kind of feel like a Dragon Ball villain, I'll take it. Ultron is kind of like that. Try to purge entire world of life. Isn't Thanos like that? Like, you know, oh, I'm gonna wipe half of the planet because it gives the chance of people to have a better life at Earth, right? I probably like if this is there a Marvel quiz? I'm pretty sure, or Disney villain, not the Marvel one. I'll finish the Disney. I actually might finish everything. We'll speed run these quizzes. Which Disney villain? I meant that when you lose, you become a friend. It happens a lot in Dragon Ball. Ah, yes, that. Okay, that's me then. That's me. Oh, what happened? Why is the emote exploding again? Is my stream elements bugged? or someone did follow me? Hang on, let me check. Oh, okay. Okay, there's a new followers. That's why. Thank you, no followers. For some reason I didn't get any notification, and then I just panic on my own. What is your biggest weakness? Your uncontrollable desire, jealousy, underestimate opponents, self-centered, or you dream more than you act? I think uncontrollable desire. I was thinking of, you know, arts. Uncontrollable desires to just buy and buy and buy. As a child, what power did you dream of? Actually, no power. I wish to have my personal army. Wouldn't it be fun? Because, you know, when I was a young kid, I always think that the real power is people. Like, it's not a supernatural. It's actually people. Like, if you get to know a lot of people, you get more power. That's, I don't know. We're just talking in real life, right? We're just talking in real life. Army of garlic clove. Oh my goodness. Aren't you all? Well, by the time you reach 100k garlic points, you have the army of garlic cloves. War against bread. War against the Titan vampire and throw garlic at me. What is it? Like the urge to bite someone's hand. I do have that kind of urge though. An army of robotic dodos. Interesting. For Halloween, your costume usually includes additional limbs, scars, elegant dresses, stuff, or a pirate. Cosmo would answer this, but I would answer this. Elegant dresses. I'm looking forward to Halloween. There's so much stuff I have planned. How do you get back at your enemies? Torture. Straight away. Torture, backstabbing, weapons duel, brute force, or embarrassment. Should a villain be enormous and frightening, tall and sneaky, loud and ferocious, intimidating yet comical, shrewd and cunning yet elegant? I like this. Shrewd and cunning yet elegant. Okay, number 6. What matters most to you? Remind me not to get on Riera bad side. Yes, please, no one, don't get on my bad side. Like I said, it's very tough to get on my bad side anyway, because I don't get angry. I tolerate a lot of people. I tolerate a lot of behavior, but yeah. But if you do cross my boundary, I will get angry. What matters most to you? Power, pride and respect, family, adventure, equality. I'd say pride and respect. The respect part, mostly. What is most important for your evil villain lair? It's filled with minions, it's in plain sight, it moves with you, large and inaccessible to most, or secretive yet accessible. I think I'd say large and inaccessible. Castle, right? Castle. Hello, Chaos Wanderer! Welcome first time to the stream. Worst ending to a movie? When there's a cliffhanger, when the ending is the audience needs to make their own ending or understand the ending. like give the ending by your own thoughts. That's the worst ending to end a movie. Villain lose a fair fight, villains run away happily after in love, kids triumph over the child, hero gets some unfair help. I'd say the hero gets some unfair help in a sense of an action film, you know. It just kills the mood basically. Like it's kind of feel forced for the villain always losing and the hero always wins. I don't really like that. I like the twist. If the villain wins, or like they kind of have like a tie in a bet, like, you know, like no one wins, no one lose basically. Hero cheating, yeah, OP, too OP. I don't really like that. Especially if like, I mean, okay, if there have been oh, another emote explosion. Ayo. If the hero has always been OP from the beginning, I can understand. But if the hero is, or the main protagonist is like weak initially, and then they just gain like knowledge at nearing the end, and then they force him to win, I'll be questioning it. Yeah, nobody likes cheaters. Even villains who are cheaters are. Yeah, I don't really like that. Hello, Chaos Wanderer, my drop gun. Hello. How well do you control your emotion? I control them very well. I told you guys about this. General Kenobi, you are bold one. What do you mean? Which concept is the most idealistic and least attainable? Democracy, youth, love, class mobility, or beauty? What is class mobility? What is class mobility? I'd pick that. I don't know about it, but I think it's that. Calculating results. See what Disney villain we do have. Get results. Ayo! Start survey? Ay. Well, okay. Lady Tremaine? Oh. Okay, that shocks me. Lady Tremaine? This lady? To be honest, I don't know who this lady is. Anyone knows who this lady is? Any Disney lovers out there? Cinderella's stepmother? Oh, dead. Okay. There's the evil stepmother. You're the evil stepmother. Little girls have nightmare. But what? Hooray for you who help kids to learn to love their bad parents and do everything possible to avoid step parents next time. Though be careful not to get in between a girl and her dreams. 140 more pictures. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm an evil stepmother in Disney World, and I am a Dragon Ball villain in another world. Oh, Cinta Monyet. Hello. Thank you for the raid. Hello, raiders. Raid incoming. I know, raid. Emote explosion for the raid. I'm really glad that. Hello. Thank you for the raid. Terima kasih for the raid. And yeah, how's the stream? You won't stay long. I'm hungry. I know it's like dinner time for you, right? Sama. Thank you for the raid. I don't know if I have you on Twitter actually, Cinta, but yeah, but we'll talk again later. It was a good stream. That's good to know. That's good to know. Hey, go on, have your dinner. Yay! Hope I have a good stream. I have had a good stream, and yeah, one more quizzes to go. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, this is not a villain quiz. Disclaimer. I finished all the links for the villain personality quiz. This is just the vampire quiz that I found on BuzzFeed, and then I was like, hey, this could be fun. And this caption, I want to suck your blood, or do I? Like I've been making, you know, Chaos Wanderer 2. There, hello? Are we expecting it to be Twilight Vampire? I don't know. I haven't taken the quiz actually, so we'll find out. We'll find out. How are you? I'm good. I've been doing well. I've been doing, you know, doing really well with the quizzes. So far I'm really liking the results. You know, good gone bad and the ribbon board. You know, like kind of similar category essentially. So it's kind of like accurate. That's how I feel. It's a little bit odd to have like 5 personality tests and they are all saying different things. How's your day? It has been good. It has been like physically tired, but mentally I'm really good. I have had a good chat with many people through DMs. So I was a little bit quiet today on Twitter, I feel, like apart from retweeting and replying tweets. But you know, through DMs I have been catching up with many of my old moods. And yeah, it has been so much fun. It has been so much fun talking to people. Pick a living room. This looks nice. Has like red curtains on it. Or this is kind of like simple and boring, like plain. Starting from today, you'll discipline yourself for what? This is so nice. Oh my god. If the couch or like the sofa is actually like red or the carpet is red, I'll pick this immediately. This looks like a hotel room. Not gonna lie, this looks like a hotel room. I'm gonna choose this, the red curtain. Okay. Pick a cup. Pick a cup. That's very plain. That's not my aesthetic. Like with the skull. I don't really own things with skull actually. I don't really like that pattern. Like if you have a character with a skull, that's fine, but I just don't collect those things. This looks very pretty, but this looks very like old lady-ish. I'd stick with basic white. Pick a place to think. Aww, like forest with the starry skies. Not gonna lie, I have like seen a couple of art post reference where where I was about to talk to cells like, hey, can we have an art in this kind of like in this kind of place? I think it'll be fun. But I found another art commission which I ended up doing with Cell, right? Not picking the boomer cup, no. Not picking the boomer cup for once. I'm picking the classic bitch cup. Like white and boring. Usually I will make myself be hated, but from now on I will try not to be hated. Okay, that's a good discipline. That's a good mindset to have. Hope it goes well. Yes, I seconded that. Or this kind of I don't like this kind of space. It makes me feel scared. It's like lost, like, you know, like a maze kind of situation. I'm still expecting Twilight Vampire. Okay. This looks straight out of a horror movie and I don't like it. This has too much sun. I might die from the sun. I might die. I'll pick the forest then out of them. Pick a house. Okay. This kind of big suburban house, the vintage house. Okay, this resembles the castle that I kind of have in my mind for like the vampire castle. Oh, this looks nice with the water fountain, like the views. But this one has a car. I'll pick this, the one with the car. And it looks kind of like cozy enough, like big enough to be a castle or a mansion, like vampire mansion. I must go, 3 a.m. Okay, bye Sele, bye Sele. Sleep well. Good night. Have fun with stream. Yes, I will. I've been having fun and I will continue to have fun. Bye bye. I'm gonna hydrate before you go. Without a reminder this time. Hydrated. Okay, so then you can sleep well, knowing that I've hydrated well. Bye, Zele. Is turtle an option? Pick a pet. Let me see. Let me see what's the pet. A dog? A cat? Okay. A guinea pig or a tarantula? You know I won't pick the tarantula. I just killed I just killed a spider just now. You know it won't be a tarantula. No turtle, sadly no. Riera is ice dog turtle. Why would you pick me as an ice dog turtle? GF. What's the reasoning behind this, Medmucus? Well, tell me about it. I'd say I'll pick a dog actually. I like fluff. Story about a dog, right? So I went to Australia and so all this time I don't have a pet dog. I have a pet fish, like goldfish. And I do actually have, was it sea turtle? Sea turtle. I think I've talked about this on stream. Have I? Anyhow, my mom is scared of dogs. That's why we couldn't have a dog when I was growing up. But as soon as I went to Australia, she was like, the house feels very empty. The house feels very quiet. I'm gonna get a dog. I was like, aren't you scared of dogs? Isn't that why you're not, allowing us to have a pet dog? But why now? Now that I'm going away, you're buying a dog? Really? I was like questioning her. She was like, no, I'm still scared of dogs, but I'm gonna get a puppy, like a small Shih Tzu puppy, so that just the house doesn't feel quiet. That's what she wants. Now she's growing better with it. She is like slowly growing attached to the puppy. Now is a young dog. It's not longer a puppy, but essentially she grows to overcome her fear. She's still a little bit scared sometimes, but she grows out of the initial fear was so much that she couldn't feed the dog. She was like, I don't want to get bitten. I was like, no, the food, you just put it in the bowl and then just slide the bowl. You don't need to put your hands. You don't need to feed it one by one. But yeah, now she can play with the dog. She can take care of the dog herself, so that's good. Cat is cute indeed. Fluff. And yeah, the inner workings of my mind are Enigma, my queen. Okay. Turtle, I'm still confused though. Assume you're some sort of vampire queen. Well, I am vampire princess. Yeah. Is your gold still goldfish? Yes, it's still the one that I own first, not alive anymore, but the latest one that I got before I went away from home. Yes, it's still alive. My two died over 6 years ago. What, cat or dogs? Or pets in general? Or turtle? Hey Wolf, Valdios, what are we doing today? I've done the feline personality test. And what was my fish name? Was it? It's a very basic name. I think Goldie or something. Yeah. Goldfish Goldie. And then my sea turtle name is New New. It's because it's penyu means sea turtle in Indonesia. So I was like, penyu, okay, New New. Very simple, basic name. Feline personality test, but now I'm doing a vampire type test. Colin J, name goldfish. Ah, that's a goldfish. Okay. Pick a dessert. Fruit cake or donuts. Charcoal ice cream or chocolate covered strawberries. Charcoal ice cream. Pick a desk. Oh, the one with the coil. This is so vintage though. This is so vintage. This one looks so similar to my current setup but I don't have a PC. It's a laptop instead. So keyboards like the Bluetooth keyboards and some books, some papers, a plant. I don't have a plant. I have a Hatsune Miku figurine instead at the corner of my desk. Hatsune Miku. And Winnie the Pooh figurine as well. Yeah. And then I have, what was it? A marshmallow bunny and a bunny girl. Like little, like Nendoroid kind of thing, like little figure. Like a friend gave it to me. So I think she was playing gacha and then she got like double of it. And then she was like, hey, do you want some cute figurine? I was like, cool, gimme. Fellow laptop gamer, I'm not even a gamer. I don't consider myself a gamer. A desk? What? This isn't even a desk. It's just a curtain and a window. This is questionable. Oh my goodness. This is a piano. It's not even a desk. It's a piano. I'll pick this. Lastly, pick a house plan. Not a gamer yet. Spoiler. Next week I'll be gaming. But I think I'll try with the VTube Studio first. But if it doesn't work, if you realize that it's actually lagging and everything, I'll switch over to PNGs, like midstream. I'll prepare both and see how it goes. But yeah, that's my plan. Spoiler. Is coral a house plant? What is a coral? There's this like bonsai kind of looking fly trap. This looks very similar to what I have at work. Orchid or a succulent? Is this a succulent, or is it like specifying like a artificial plant? I'll take this greeneries then. A heartthrob. I'm a heartthrob vampire? Would you guys agree with this? A heartthrob vampire? Your vibe is stylish and suave. The kind of vampire that matches your vibe is out there breaking hearts. Breaking hearts? Whether going to high school, fighting the forces of evil, or struggling to assimilate with humankind, hopeless romantics are falling at the feet of this hotties. Stylish vamp. Indeed. Look at this. The smirk. Can confirm you are the heartthrob. I like this quiz. I like this quiz. I'm a heartthrob, sure. I can okay, that sounds good to me. I accept that. Should I change my bio? A bizarrely moral heartthrob vampire? That's what I've got out of today, right? Because we know that I'm a bizarrely moral, like a good gone evil style of villain, style of vampire, at the same time a heartthrob and stylish. So could we do it? Can we change the bio now? Can I change my bio? That guy in the okay, you don't have to see the guy. You just see me this. You just see me doing this. Anyhow, that's what. Another emote explosion. That's it. So you don't have to see that guy. But yeah, essentially that's a really interesting result. Really, as I said, what I got out of this is I can change my bio. Like my bio and my lore, my personality has always been matched. Yes, so that's actually really good on me. Agree about the stylish parts? Okay. You have a beautiful blood red dress. Yes, thank you. Really enjoy the dress as well. I'm really glad I choose this dress. Bizarrely moral vampire princess that you will fall in love with. That's too long. Twitter's gonna cut off my words. But thank you for the idea. I appreciate that. I understand what you meant. Thank you, Cosmo. Yeah. Well, that's the end. That's the end of the quiz. Let's go on a rate. Anyone you would suggest to rate? Or I would see who is online. We'll see. We'll see who is online, right? I'm pretty sure Lee is online. I don't know if he's still online. That's the thing. Because I'm pretty sure he always streamed for a long time. But just in case, he is online. Should we rate Lee? I've never streamed in the same time as Lee, although we are both in Australia. He streams at what, 11 a.m. where I'm at work, so I was like, hello. I don't know why he streams at that time. Maybe it's just more convenient for him. But like, you know, I have work. I feel, yeah, I'm in Aussie. Yeah, I mean, not stick for the raid. You'll be stalking on Twitter. Thank. Oh, good. That's fine. That's fine. We'll go raid Lee. We'll make him. We'll scare him a little bit. We'll scare him. He's playing Valorant. I don't know how well he is like taking this. You know, how well he's gonna take the raid. He might die. For all I know, he might be like, oh, like jump scared him and then he dies. That'll be fun. he's the only other Aussie. Yeah, I have a couple of other Aussies, but I saw Abyssal. I saw you in Lee's stream. That's why I was like, oh, okay. Thank you for the stream. Yeah, he'll be fine. He'll be fine. Good then. Let's go. Let's go rate him. How do I rate? Hang on. I forgot how to rate. There you go. There you go. I was like, how do I rate? And then close, 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 and go to rate Lee. Let's jump scare him. I want to see what his reaction is, to be honest. There you go. Let's jump scare him. Let's go and rate people. Thank you all for coming. It was a very fun stream. I enjoy it so much. You get to see, Abyssal, you get to see the chat pet. He's in a 1v1. Oh, that's good. That's good. We'll rate him then. Let's go. Bye, everyone.